And we are happy to have you once again listening to our podcast. How are you guys? As you know, this is Debs, and you're welcome to Life Diary. And Fayo is here.
What's up? You know,
Fire vibes on vibes.
We keep it cool all the time because I'm feeling vibes all night. I'm feeling like a dynamite.
Fire is always giving content to her safe spaces or her group of close people. Fire denying us content. We see you.
Do I think we should start even doing what's the word?
That Fire is really well.
Us take over on Live Diary podcast. Like we'll show what we are doing throughout the day on our Instagram page. Kilo Few, what do you think?
Not bad.
Not right?
Bad, yeah.
We may just do like little updates here and there.
Yeah.
Should we actually do it?
Yeah. We can
do
consider
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
consider it.
I think it can fly.
It will fly.
Yeah, I think so.
It will fly. Fire, we've missed all those your food updates now. You're no more sharing food with the world. What's that? Don't be stingy.
It's so funny how
the Lord loves a cheerful giver.
It's
It's
so funny how like I take those pictures, but they're literally on my phone. And I share with my fitness tribe.
Why are you covering the glory and the provision of the Most High God?
Because they have to see what I'm eating, and that's why I just leave it at the end of the day. Except like days, Toba similar, and I'm like, let me just give you guys a layout.
She say layout.
In Kotimoti Je.
Well, architect. One layout.
You guys, like the way Debs has been giving me comments.
I learned from the best, sis.
I've just been like, yo.
That heaven was to the
Kilo she woman. That can someone please get this woman out of here? But you know, when there's love, you just deal with them like that. And she's them.
Thank you very much. You know,
Emma, for any content, but I think we gotta think about that Live Diary podcast thing.
Okay.
Each of us would give them like inside life.
It's real inside life.
Inside life with them. Inside life with Faye.
Don't worry. We'll give you sneak peeks.
We'll
look into it.
So on today's topic, we're talking about gifting.
Wait, is it spiritual gifting or which one?
Can someone get this woman out of here, please? I think it's time for this woman to be out of here. Nah. No way. No.
Okay, Fire, come back. Thank you very much.
No. I just destroyed your years. I'm sorry. Thank God you know. You know that moment where you're recording on your phone, you're thinking you're sounding like with
nice.
Oh, my that's how you're sounding.
Don't worry, just leave that calling to us.
You're sounding cracked.
I
can imagine myself listening to this.
Leave the calling to us.
Emma Binu, and you singers. And you what's it, Tasha?
Yes, thank you for noticing us. Thank you.
Emma Binu. Tell Mama.
Yeah, you're welcome. Your voice is actually not bad. Fire.
Emma Binu.
Your voice is not like some people's voice.
We're trying, but my playful side always takes over.
A lot of times. That's the only problem that we have.
Move.
Yes, we do move.
Regardless.
So the gift talk.
Yeah, but first of all, before we enter, have you listened to our last episode?
Kiloman Shele gone.
That
you don't listen to our last episode. What did we do for you?
Oh my days.
What is it exactly?
Have mercy.
Emma ni empathy. Sympathy. Oh, you can empathy at sympathy. Oh, Camelizing. Sorry, if you don't know the joke, sorry. We can't share. Empathy. ẹ̀yin ọmọkùnrin àti ọmọbìnrin LDP
Nah,
community
fam.
Emily Empathy.
She just took me back. Because what? What is this? What?
I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
This is unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Okay. Oh.
Definitely unacceptable.
No problems.
But you guys should go and listen, by the way. So,
Yeah,
as we
we
said,
really love to hear from you.
yeah. So, as we said, we're speaking about gifting. The art of gifting. Because Shekoje arts, ne?
It's an art, and it's, and yeah, it is. And thoughts in it.
To my phone, gift.
Wait, let me look for trouble. Which gender enjoys gifting? Enjoys receiving gifts? I'm
men
asking an
now.
obvious question. They enjoy receiving gifts.
Yes, now.
No, as in, okay, who receives gifts the more? Which gender?
The men,
The men receive gifts more.
of course.
Are you kidding me now? Women receive gifts more than men.
Hold on. You don't gift men.
I do, but I'm just saying, in the general population of things, or in the general scheme of things, women receive gifts
I
more
disagree with
than
you.
men. Like, if there are 10
I'm
humans
sorry,
in this room.
I'm disagreeing with you.
Okay. Over to you people.
Men receive more. I'm not trying to play devil's advocate.
You just want me to ladies and gentlemen, my accurate coach, accurate timekeeper. I'm here to tell you why men receive more gifts than women.
I'm on the opposite side.
We see you.
No, but I think it's just the way the society has really conditioned us.
Yeah.
So it's societal conditioning, to be honest. Like, and that's why you would see situations where even men, like, they can't boldly tell their guy friends, "I love you." It's like, bruh.
It's like, bruh, they don't even know their guy friend's name.
Do you get
chairman
like
alpha.
chairman alpha?
That thing shocked me. Oh. Like, you think that this person is your friend. Say, no, we just greet. Oh.
Do you get?
And you be wondering that no, fam. Yeah, like you said, that the men do not really receive gifts like women. You remember the last Father's Day? See how men were really coming and say they were doing countdown for us. They said Father's Day is on Sunday. Oh, I must not hear story. Like they were really, really counting down, which was like, I what's that English now? I felt it. So, when men are just
But it's so
softly,
funny how,
softly
like,
protesting.
I don't think I'm never really, like, I've been to a person that gifting comes easily for me.
You're right.
I don't know how to explain. Like,
Yeah.
it's an easy thing for me. So
Yeah. And a lot of times, I think I've always been trapped about, there are still some people that their team, the thoughts matters, is the thoughts that matters.
and there are some people that is the value.
Is the value, like the money
that matters.
And I am team, the thoughts that matters. Especially when, and I've had this argument with someone, like, I'm team thoughts matters. Like, the fact that you could think of me, I don't work for your hand now, even if you are my sister. Because giving is not just for, we're not even talking about romantic relationships, we're talking about giving across board to friends and everything.
Parents,
like, so it is not,
children.
So that you could think of me to buy me something, I am not going to think that, oh, you bought me something small. And sometimes I think it gets narrower. If we want to shift to relationships, you just feel that, oh, this person, because a lot of girls say, this guy is a nakagum and everything. I'm like, if you see that he spends, like, if you see his spending power, and you see that this is what you can afford, I think you should accept it from that point of view. Like, you don't see him, splurge money on other stuff. Then when it's now time to buy you a gift, you're now seeing something very small or something, and then the issue of gift giving is actually a very long one. Some people see, I'm team random gifts. I'm team random gifts.
Every kind
as
of
and now I mean random gifts as much as I can afford. I mean that I do not necessarily like to wait for your birthday or something something significant. Yes, that one too we prepare for it, but I'm team, because I believe that gifts are one of the things that preserve relationships. First of all, I would even like us to like define, at least like give the definition of what a gift is. Like, Fire, what do you think?
So, according to what we saw on Google,
dead.
The actual definition of a gift is the transfer. I don't know. Is a transfer of something without the expectation of payment. Although gift giving might involve an expectation of reciprocity. English, talk about me, a gift is meant to be free.
Yeah.
So
that's literally like a gift. Like a gift is done out of goodwill. It is transfer of something,
actually.
like it's done without expectation. Yes, it is
Even
normal
though
that
there
it is
are times
reciprocated.
that you water the ground with gifts.
Yes, there are different contexts. Yes,
know what?
Where your gift is to open door.
It's to open door. So there are a couple
Basically.
of things attached with gifting. But to be honest, I feel like, and I told Deb's sister that when people give me gifts, it makes me feel like I'm seen. Not necessarily the fact that I'm obsessed with gifts or anything, because I'm pretty much someone that I'm okay. Like, I like gifts, but I'm not like, it's not a predominantly what's the word, love language of mine. Like, it's not a predominant. I did it again. Don't
worry.
You guys get the drill.
Yes, we get the drill. Idea is need.
Exactly. So it's not so, like, gifts is not something that comes top in my list, right? But I still feel good when I receive gifts, because aside from me taking an effort to think of something to buy for me, you also took an effort to be like, oh, Fire deserves to get this thing.
Yeah.
And it's sweet, you know. Sweet gone.
Yeah.
Sweet gone. Especially when people like deliver food to my doorstep. All those type of things.
Bonus. Fire has love language is food. I'm just casting you.
No, my love language is in food.
No, I know. I'm just like...
But then, I've always said it that food should actually be a love language. Food and money. Both of them.
Money is people's love language now.
That's what I'm saying. That both of them.
Yeah.
But they all fall under gifts at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, yes. They are all gifts.
Exactly.
And it's money that buys the gift.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like...
Gifting, so gifting is very important. I feel that gifts also preserve relationships. When I mean preserve, like it keeps a relationship fresh, and one of the key factors is thoughtfulness. You know, like a gift says, "Oh, I thought of you," or "I saw this thing," and that's why I say I'm a sucker for randoms. Like I saw this thing and thought of you, so I decided to get it for you.
Something that is wrong with you. And that's why this thing is probably going to go.
Yes.
You're telling me you're trying to get an outfit, and I realized that this tie will look good on you. Something like these are things that really make people know that you're thinking about them, right? I remember one time I was talking to somebody and I was like, I decided not to give someone a gift because it felt like as if even in conversations where you have with conversations I had with this person, it felt like as if I have it all, so why should I give you a gift? Which is wrong, because,
very wrong,
because it's not like I'm giving you gifts so that you can give me gifts, but you just tend to sense things, and I call that poverty mindset.
Very true.
That is what I call it.
I think
because you can't tell me that because you feel the person has it all, you should not give the person
and that thing is very true, like what you said, you know, and we see it a lot with, you know, people who we call comfortable. No, even people will call comfortable rich. And you are like, need gifts, you know, you see them go through stuff, and then but you do not realize that these people are used to giving, and they are used to people collecting from them. They are not used to receiving. So when you buy something for them, like something as small as a loaf of bread, it goes a long way. Like if it is a loaf of bread they know you for to be giving them every time, they know that they don't have a problem. I heard one funny story, and I don't know how true it is. I heard that someone got a part of a man's inheritance because she used to buy him bread.
Are you serious?
Yes, like her brother's inheritance. Like he left a will of a house or money for her because she used to buy him bread. And I'm like, wow. Now because so these people are always surrounded by people who want to collect from them but not to give. So that's why the littlest things, especially for very, you know, wealthy people, like it matters. It goes a pretty long way. And then our men also deserve to be gifted. Like, they deserve to be gifted. Like, let's begin to.
But I actually want to get somewhere.
Okay.
I feel like with this men thing, I feel like if a woman really likes you,
Okay.
they splurge on you. I don't know the women you guys are hanging around with.
See, okay, well, you say really liked you, so.
Yeah, because the women
True.
I know that all them they spend on their men, like legit spending.
Like,
It's
you
not even small kind of spending. You know, some people that is spending
like spending, like you don't have any
do you
adjective.
understand? They are actually spending on your head. You know when they say "Adeorimi,"
Hey.
like they are spending on your head. They are like, "What? You are the crown of my head."
As in, that's why money,
Ah,
money is very important.
no, because women that me I know, shall.
Yeah, no, I'm talking generally. I'm not even talking about like.
That's what I'm saying. That I feel like if a woman actually, is it not these women
Yeah,
that
like,
are
digs
giving
a
men
man.
their life savings to do exam, to travel abroad?
That's true. Wow,
Yes,
I know someone. I heard someone's story. Like, I know there are plenty investment.
Yes,
schemes
now,
that
like
women. True.
women actually invest. If a woman likes you, best believe they are going to invest in your life, and it does not even only relate to gifts.
Yeah.
Things that are attached to whatever dreams you have.
They will.
See, if it's for them to go and be selling bread early in the morning to put money, like we see it happen now.
Yes, I agree with you, but I also feel that those women come from a certain place. Like, these women are, they are givers, because you still see people who say they genuinely love a man, but their money is their money. Okay,
True.
I'm changing the topic, but I would like to stay on that topic of gifting. Like, they feel like, why should I give him gifts? Like, tomato boxers from, oh wow, okay, and while
me, I'm still standing on the fact that I don't
if you like a man,
feel if a woman truly likes you, because we're naturals. Like, there's like a thing. There's like we like to overcompensate. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Even with children and everything, we see it happen so many times.
Yeah.
So this whole notion of, I get it that women don't, in quotes, women give boxers and all, but fam, we've seen women give cars. We've seen
True.
women give house. We've seen women sponsor men through educations. Like, I said through educations, through schools. Like, we've seen it happen
In education
so many times. So that's why a lot of times I'm always very in and out about this thing of women don't give gifts. But to me, I feel like women actually give gifts.
So, okay, so like going back again, taking it out of the
not just the
romantic maybe taking it also out of the romantic scheme too.
Look at
friendships, like your besties.
Friendships, like women give their friends gifts.
Like, even friends, like giving them gifts, rather, like
get,
gifts are very,
men,
they preserve, they
when
help
last
to
did you
sustain
give
friendships.
your G gifts?
I think
Let's oh yeah.
no, but so that's the thing again. I feel like maybe because men have not been receiving gifts, so they don't think that it's something they give to a fellow man. But I think men buy gifts for themselves.
I'm not saying that they don't, but what I'm even saying is that you see that we, the female gender in quotes, were gift givers.
Yes, I'm saying that I think men buy gifts for themselves too. They do. And then they also help themselves. I feel like they see acts of service.
It's more like acts of service.
Yes,
actually.
they do acts of service.
Yes,
acts of
more
service
than
is a
gifts.
thing
Yeah.
with men. Like,
I agree.
they would show up for you.
Yeah,
they
when
would
it's
take
needed.
a bullet for you. When they need to do.
I agree with
and
that
when
one.
a man does that to a fellow man, like the man, such a friend scores high.
Yeah, I
with
agree
the
with
other
that.
friend. So they also buy gifts for themselves, because I know a couple of friends who buy things for men.
I'm not saying that they don't.
I get
like,
you.
there's just that.
It's not like first. You feel it's not first option for a man, from a man to a man.
And even let's even be honest. Now let's not take it into the family scheme of things.
Okay.
About how you're about to say that Omobirin no man pada wale, like even when they leave the house, they
Okay.
still always come back to take care of the parents.
Yeah.
I'm not disputing. Don't come for me, oh. I'm not saying that the men don't go back to take care of their parents. But another thing you also need to realize is that the man is going to go and start his own family.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, like, that's why it's usually even like his wife that really takes care, like, still goes back to like do a couple of things with the parents and everything. So what I'm just trying to drive at is that we, right, women, were naturally nurturers. So it's that's why I still go back to saying, to think of, if a woman truly likes you, she's going to spoil you. She will spoil you. Is it dirty? Abi? How will we say it?
She will spoil you. I think, yeah.
You, pa.
Well,
you don't just spoil the men in your life. Exactly.
It's the best of my happiness. And one of the things about gifting too is I feel I also used to be like, if it is not big, then I can't.
Then there's
gift
no
you.
need. Which is in
I used to
the
be
best,
stuck in that place.
Which is in the best.
Yeah, I used to be
mentality,
stuck in
by
that
the
place.
way.
I'd rather not give you anything if it's not something worthwhile. So I started learning from, and then there are seasons in my life where I have not had so much. There are times when you don't have so much, and I think that if that person really rates you, or if you really rate that person, they kind of have an idea of, okay, what you're going through.
Yeah.
So the fact that you could even think of giving them
a gift, they
a
understand
gift at
that,
that moment.
even in this period, you still thought about
you still thought about me, that kind of thing. So
It
it used to hinder me, used to hamper me. I used to feel like, I don't have this amount of money to do what I really want to do for this, for this person. So sometimes I don't know how to explain it. So I don't know. I think it happens when you are really, like you said, if you really want to just splurge on the person in your life. So I started learning that.
Where you really want to like show
off, yes,
in a big way.
But
you
yes.
have to realize that whether it's big, whether it's small, whether it's medium, whether it's extra large.
Yeah, so I try to start using that, like, okay, even my friendships, okay, just I got you this thing, or I got you that.
Even if it's just a pair of earrings.
Earrings,
and I feel like another thing why women don't buy things for men, in quotes, some women, their things can be expensive.
Yeah.
Men
have premium stuff. Like, men don't.
We ladies, you can easily just get like earrings of like 1,000 naira, 2,000
accessories,
naira. Accessories, right?
But
even men accessories.
She's expensive.
But I'm not using that as an excuse not to buy something for your man or for the men in your life.
Yeah.
But I'm even just letting you guys know that like there are also some of these things you get to look at in people's lives, and it's a whole lot, Sha. It's a whole lot.
So what hack do we have for people who do not know how to give gifts? Like, they don't know how to give the right gifts. Is there a hack?
Google is
for
there.
knowing how to give the right
Google
gifts?
is the hack for you, my dear.
Google. Okay, yeah, I know Google plays a role. But I also feel that you also need to know that person to an extent. Like, don't you think you also need to know that person to an extent? Like, okay, if I'm giving you a gift, it's something that is needed in their life, for example, or something.
Nobody can ignore food. No. Let's be honest. Even if the person is vegan, even if like whatever diet the person may be on, like you can literally have like, oh babes, like I totally understand that like there's no money on ground at the moment, but like can we actually do like a cooking date? May not cook in your kitchen. Somebody is cutting yam, another person is pounding it.
Hey, you're cutting yam, you're pounding it.
That was joke. But like you get the drill, right?
Yeah.
Which is, I had a conversation with a friend like I think 2 days ago, and it was still telling me, I was like, guy, like dating is expensive. If you know you don't have money, stay off. Because no.
No, as in, no matter how you go spend.
You go spend.
You spend money.
But then like there are a lot of like dating acts and everything that you can do, even if it's a picnic. And how much is garden? I think it's 500 naira per head. If you go to all these parks, that's 1,000. You carry blankets. Tell her to bring blankets.
Ashobora.
Tell her to bring blankets. You carry cooler. You put drinks inside with ice. You carry food, even if it's just spaghetti you go and buy, you put inside
Stir-fry spaghetti.
what's the word with turkey. Let's say at the end of the day, maybe even spend 3,000 naira on spaghetti and turkey. You do everything, you sit down, that's like 5k. Emu drink. So I've realized that at the end of the day, like, it's really the thoughts that matters and what you put into it. A lot of people just like to see the acts of service and understand how people prefer to be loved. And this is not just only what's the word? Not just only romantic relationships, but even friendships. Like even with your parents, with your siblings, with your friends, even with your mentors, like even colleagues you work with. These things, even if you just go and buy wine that is 2,000 naira, put it inside wine bag, you give the person. Like, these are things that really make people feel like, okay. Down. Yeah, so, and if you want cheap things that are quality, go to markets where they sell all of these things. E.g., art markets. You find things there, and you buy what you need to buy, and cheap. And in bulk. Do you know I've done that thing before?
Talking from experience.
I've done that thing before where I knew that a lot of people had birthdays coming up. So I went to an art market. I bought bags. Plenty. So I was gifting them as their birthdays came.
That's the...
Trust me, that's the way. So, that's it, Sha. Is there anything you'd like to add?
No, nothing really. Like, gifting is just beautiful, and just ensure to give. Like, give, and yes, and giving gifts, rather, it can also be the gift of your time, like gift of you like you said, showing up. And I think that's what you said about the men. Like, the fact that you yourself, do you know the cost of you showing up as well? You could have used that time to sleep.
You could have said,
you could use that time to you could have used that time to do something else that will benefit even your body. If it does not benefit your pocket, it will benefit your body. If you are sleeping in your house, you are benefiting your body.
But you still went.
Yes, and another thing is also that we on the receiving side, when we are giving gifts, let's not despise gifts.
Yes,
let's also receive it in gratitude. Let's receive it in gratitude. Even if we want to feel that person should have given more, let's learn to appreciate gifts. Like, it's because you never even
know the situation of the person.
That person, yes. So, yeah. So, is there any other thing to say?
Case closed.
For now.
So,
going on to our, scripture for this conversation, that's 2 Corinthians 9:7, and which says that you must decide in your heart how much to give, and don't give reluctantly or in response to pressure, for God loves a person who gives cheerfully. Like, it is in everything. Like, don't give reluctantly. The reason why Cain became Laburu was because he gave reluctantly. Like, he didn't give his best.
Yeah.
So it's better for you to say, I don't feel like giving.
Don't
do from the corners. Do it with your full chest.
If you want to talk to me, talk to me
direct. As in, talk direct. Don't do from the corners. And that's what God loves. Like, give cheerfully. Give in everything. Give cheerfully. So, on that note, without further ado, we say bye-bye.
See you next time. O double.